Okay. All right. That's on. I'm going to get. Wonderful. Yes. Yes. All right. Oh, this is. All right. So we are starting the 428th one. Thank you. 428th Rumble. Woo! I'm kind of not really on the screen. There. Am I on the screen? Okay. How did this happen? Okay. That's okay. So before we get going, do the land acknowledgement to just get us settled. Me, unfortunately. The Creator gifted us with this land that we are blessed to share and care for together. We acknowledge that the land we gather on, Mohkinstsis, is the ancestral territory of the Siksika, Sitapi, the Siksika, Gainai, Piikani, and Amskapi Piikani. We acknowledge all the Treaty 7 signatories, including the Tsuut'ina people, as well as the Ayarhe Nakota nations, Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Wesley. This land is also the home of Métis Nation Region 3 and all others who call this place home. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. And I'm going to spin the wheel to get the 3 pieces of inspiration to get us started. Oh, my goodness. So...
It's going to be a slightly different format tonight.
Yes.
I don't think it affects you guys too much, but because we're broadcasting as well, Jess is going to go back to art making for the first time in 73 weeks.
Or try, yeah.
And then everybody's going to put their own artwork up on the event page. And if you have questions, you can talk to Chelsea. She's over there.
Yeah.
And Jess went home and cried last week because she was sad. She just bursts into tears sometimes. I'm like, what are you sad about? She's like, I'm not making art anymore. Yeah. And I was like, well, why don't we just have people put their own pictures up and you can go back to making art? So,
yeah.
That was me not being attentive.
Oh, no, because I never talk about what I would like. So I just burst into tears randomly. All right, so first piece of inspiration comes from this beautiful book, The Principles of Uncertainty. There's this line on the top of this page, and it says ICH space HABE space GENUG. And I looked it up and it says, I have enough. And I really like that. I like that sentiment. And then also it's like a visual journal of this woman's like time period, but also like memories and future thoughts. So this, I opened it up to this page. The discarded sofa on the street, preparing me for my return home. So first piece of inspiration, discarded sofa. I don't know. Or I have enough. I like that line a lot. I wrote it a lot of places when I learned what that meant.
There really is something about discarded sofas, though.
Yeah, there
We
is.
actually realized this at one point, that a sofa is kind of the benchmark that all art is measured against. So 20 years ago when I was in art school, the running gag was, oh, this guy wanted to buy my painting and he wanted it to match his couch. And like, I've still heard people say that as recently as last summer. But ends up if you own a couch and you bought it. What do I ask what your couch costs roughly?
I'm on the third one this year.
So what's a couch cost in your house?
It's 116.
Right. So my theory is this, and this is something I've noticed, even amongst artists. If you own a $5,000 couch, you're probably buying a $500 painting to hang over your couch. If you own a $1,500 couch, you might be buying a $150 painting over your couch. If you've got a $50 couch, you're buying a $5 painting to put over your couch. And it goes up from there. If you have a $50,000 couch, you probably consider spending $5,000 on a painting. But there's about a 10-to-1 ratio. And it makes sense, right? Like when your painting's worth more than the house you live in, there's a problem with the system, right? But people live on their couches, they sit on their couches. You buy a couch, and it's usually 10 times more valuable than the most expensive piece of art you're going to buy. And so we buy these couches, and then we can't get rid of them. We usually pay to get them to leave, right? Like, I give you $50 to take my couch away.
So the first piece of inspiration was the discarded couch. And the second piece of too with my, I'm doing a Luna moth embroidery here.
Did it come back on? Oh, look at this. It came back on.
That's nice. So for the people online, I'm reading you a section of the book because this is what I'm working on tonight, and you can work on this tonight too if you like it. So I won't read you the whole section because I don't want to give too much away, but Rich Teru comes up to the troll under the bridge.
I wrote a book about myself.
Yeah, that's okay.
The guy in the book's got a huge ego. It's hilarious.
Now I want to read more, actually. Here, hold on. Okay, sorry. I just love reading. Okay. Tell me a story, you dirty beast. What story tonight? Tell me a story about how true love is like a butterfly. And why should I tell you such a story? Because I'll tell the children, and it will make them happy. And I know you like the taste of happy children best. Tell me a butterfly story, and I'll tell the sad children at school, and they will make better meals. It's a lie. None of your children ever come my way. I can't lie to a troll. I tell them to stay away, it's true. But imagine how good they would taste if they chose not to listen. You're a mean little man. Go on. He sits. Strangely, when he sits under the bridge, his head is still near the roof. Wasn't his head touching the roof when he was standing? He sits. He still fills the space. I'll tell you a story, but you better send a tasty child my way, or I'm not telling you anymore. It's a story about love and how to love. And the troll holds out his giant hand. This hand is love, see? And you puny people have no idea how to love, see? He pushes his palm into my face. Now this is being loved. And a bird-like moth flutters onto his bloated hand. You love the butterfly, see? The moth chews at the algae in the cracks of his skin. You love the pretty butterfly. That's a moth. You love the pretty butterfly, but it's a butterfly. It's not a butter sit. On cue, the moth flies away and the troll sits, palm open. He explains the butterfly's job is to fly away, but that we do not understand love. That's a shitty story. Just wait. So we wait. We wait a very long time, and the moth flies back and the troll says, so you wait, and you keep your hand open, and the butterfly comes back, but only when it chooses to, and the moth flies away. This happens several times with no explanation, but the troll is patient. I've got nothing better to do. Finally, the moth comes back, and the troll says, your kind doesn't understand love. And he squeezes his fist shut, veins and sinew gnash. You hold on to love like this, he says. Opening his hand to the juicy mess in his palm, he licks it off, curls his finger back with his thumb, and flicks me 100 yards away. I soar through the warm air. I judge my trajectory by the faintness of his laughter. That's the teaser for Rich's book. And I'm going to be embroidering, and everyone can make art, and we're going to have a live auction at 9:00. And if you guys, so we'll put our own pieces up onto the event page. So this will be a fun, different thing, because people at home are used to looking at the discussion and seeing all of the pieces being put up. And so if you have a piece done, you can do that right away. And we're going to start by like doing that here. And then if you, as you finish, you can ask Chelsea or myself if you need help, because we learned a thing, how to let people have the opportunity to post onto the event page. So it's Rumble 428. It's the newest one on the Rumble House page, and it's on the discussion thing. So this is what we're trying today. And I think that's all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming, and we'll make art now, and then wonderful. Thank you. Good. Yay! Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. They're like little shelves. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's super cool. Wait, who are you? Oh, John. Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
Are you
Thank
sticking
you,
with us the whole
Daniel.
night?
No,
Oh,
I came to check it out.
do you want to give us a poem?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, just find it, get ready, and let me know when you're ready. We'll put you on a mic, okay?
Okay.
Oh, fun.
I'll
I'm not taking advantage. Is it okay?
no, it's fine. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
I didn't bring any like art supplies. Next time I'll bring my daughter with me,
I can hook you up.
Cool.
and then she actually is more acquainted with that end of things than me.
Nice.
That sounds awesome.
Okay, give me 5 minutes and let me know whenever you're ready and we'll get you.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. This was really cool.
Yeah.
Hasn't killed me yet.
Nice reading.
Oh, thank you. Thanks very much. Hey, Matthias, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Oh, that one you put. The one you posted. That was sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a picture. There. Do you want to?
Josh.
Yeah, I should take a picture.
Oh.
You can take it away if you want. Do you want and take a picture? Or you want...
I'll take a picture.
Cool.
Yeah. Or they're beautiful people.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to look at someone?
It's nice to see you face to face. Like this whole online world is just so weird.
It's been sad.
Yeah.
I know we went for a walk today, and it was just nice to see people smile after so long.
Okay.
Can you explain
I used
the
to,
Facebook?
Yeah.
First
Before
of all,
COVID, I used to go like on the
my
skiing
mic's
trails,
working.
but
Check
then
and see if your mic's
when
working.
Is my mic working?
I go for a run,
Also,
like,
explain
during
to
COVID,
people
I
that we
just like
accidentally kicked the
going
plug.
through neighborhoods.
Oh yeah. So,
And that's why
Someone might be in
Someone
their
might
yard.
be in there, yeah.
all right. So everybody at home. Actually, I might get the little chair because then I can kind of plug away back here. But so everyone at home, it's kind of a little bit different this week. Where
turn the gain way down on the mic.
way down.
You might need to move the mic closer to
So,
your
what
face.
are you an experienced embroiderer?
Gain is way down. It's off.
Okay.
Okay.
And then can you say into the mic, send me the word bubbles if you can hear me.
Send me the word bubbles if you can hear me. Oh, Theo says hi, John.
Oh, Theo?
Yeah,
Oh, sweet.
yeah.
He's an awesome man.
He is an
Glad
awesome
to know
man.
him. 4 times a year, he makes me more happy.
Oh, that's nice. I love his. Oh no, those are Rich's pieces. Sorry, that's okay. We used to have donation stuff, but we don't have anything, and we
I
gave everything.
away. at
We gave
the,
everything away over COVID. Thank you.
I guess I could come here and write poetry. I mean, I could.
Totally.
There's a university chair here for. Oh no, it's taken. Sorry.
Yeah.
Grab a table
We'll
and a
see.
desk.
We'll see what.
You're a spoken word artist? Or
Yeah.
you write poetry too?
Yeah, page and spoken word.
Nice.
Have we met before?
I have to see if Oliver's
Hey, John.
what his opening bid is.
Are you talking to me?
Just
Did
myself.
you get any feedback about the sound?
I like to get out of the house.
Don't touch that.
Yeah.
I know I
Just
used to be.
talk into the mic and say, "Can you hear me?" Send me the word bubbles if you can hear me.
If you could put the word bubbles on the comments, I will know that the.
Are you bending down to speak all night?
No, I wasn't going to.
Yeah, so you don't get a lot of this time.
All right.
And your kids at school and your kids at home. Kids at home, kids everywhere. Actually, my boys are older now. But
So yeah, people at home, thank you so much for tuning in. We are just starting our night together. We had a kicking of the plug mishap, but everything will be okay. We're back up. We're going. We're gonna start by putting up pieces that we have here, and then people are going to be posting their own work onto the discussion board. That's what we're going to try tonight. So yeah, so I'm going to try to finish my embroidery tonight. All right, and just like fire questions at me. Oh, thanks, Gina. Thanks for saying. Okay, bubbles. We got it. Sound is good. And yeah, I think everything will be okay. We're not going to go by numbers anymore. We're going to go by names because now there's people in here with names and no numbers. So I think we're just going to go with names from now on.
I'm a human being.
Yeah,
I am not a number.
exactly. Like he just said. Yeah.
Are you ready? Okay, John's gonna read us a poem, but
But
do
did you?
this?
But Rich, my love, I don't know where the cable is. Ah, he had it. He had it ready.
Didn't
Yeah,
have it.
Pardon?
When I know your work.
I don't know.
I think they know they've done events together. Yeah.
But did you?
I'm only
But
like
Rich, my love.
C- city famous, so probably.
I'm just kidding.
I'm looking forward to your
Slow.
celebrity boxing match with Kenny. Actually,
It's a good scene, and once it's up and running, you just like look me up on. I don't know, like no people your age are on Facebook anymore, but
Not
okay,
like 45 friends because I use it like.
yeah. So I can tell you some of the places to go.
Definitely. Fun. Here. Okay. So I think this is. I think that's what Gen Z is.
Yeah. So
I can turn it up.
I don't need it that one.
Oh, you're good. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Here, do you want? Is that high? Or you're good? You don't really need it too much.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. So we have a lovely guest and surprise. John is going to say a poem for us today. So big round of applause.
actually, John, if you could be 3/4 into that corner, if you aim it sort of, yeah, you'll be able to see. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Okay, so I'm very excited to be at Rumble House doing poetry. It's my first time ever coming here, like as an artist. I was here for Rich's quasi birthday, but that wasn't exactly the same as what goes on every Wednesday night here, which I'm quickly learning is very beautiful. So this poem's about how people that present as a little bit introverted, socially inward, quiet, shy, or sometimes like putting out more energy just doing like regular stuff than you might give them credit for. You know, I don't think I lack confidence any more than you do. I just got like a slow metabolism for social nutrition. A little goes a long way. Too much, and I'm so full I can't even move in my headspace. Or if parties are more like sugary snacks, I can take maybe like half a cookie. Now, this one time, I was ripping tickets in the Market Mall movie theater before they tore it down, and this mall rat dude walks in with no shirt on. Now, I guess in a way, he had a right to be topless. I mean, he was all tall and taut and flowing back rock video wind tunnel hair, probably a nipple ring too, not that I was looking. And I said, hey, listen, young punk, we'll have none of that gigolo stuff, not here in my theater. No shirt, no shoes, no movie. Have some decorum. Now, if you want to stay, here's the lost and found. Zip into a jacket and sit and watch your matinee like some kind of gentleman. Yeah, I said all that to him. My head as I was ripping his ticket and letting him buy. But then I went and turned up the air conditioning because I don't lack confidence any more than you do. I survived brushes with death, you know, like the time I ate so much peanut butter, it lodged in my throat, and I tried to wash it down with milk, and that didn't work either, so I did self-Heimlich, and the rest of that story is not for the faint of heart. Or when an electric blanket burned a hole right through my mattress, but it didn't touch me, because death wouldn't know what to do with such a tough customer. I drink alone, like the country song sings so boldly. It was like, I don't even get. It's like, how is that any braver than pooping alone? Or brush your teeth alone? Or singing in the shower with the bathroom fan on so no one can hear her dancing. Like nobody's watching. But only if I'm sure nobody is actually watching. Oh yeah, and I once went 20 rounds with a punching bag in my basement, all jabs and hooks, scratches and curses, knees and crosses. The dust mites were unable to watch the brutality, and I walked away with a split decision. So anyhow, I just want you to know when I do occasionally say something, I seem a bit quiet. My words haven't just sped through an empty head, over a fast-lane tongue, and out loose lips. They crossed deserts of prevarication, swam moats of self-censorship, fought arrows of awkwardness, and fought dragons of doubt. So if they seem a little out of breath, these words don't misjudge them. They've been through hell. They still made it to you.
Oh my God. John, thank you so much. That was so powerful. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna go walk under the tree.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
But, pleasure being here.
Thank you so much, John. That was, oh my gosh, thank you. Man. All right. Here, can you turn the thing back? Oh, thank you.
What do you say?
Can you turn the camera back to me?
Hey, I have stuff and things.
Oh, fun. Matthias, can I ask you?
Yeah, she just like went through it to take pictures.
She's gonna start making art.
Okay,
What's your question?
Can I put these somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh,
Where do
yeah.
you want to put them?
Did you put them already up on the, did you already put them up on the internet? Is what I'm asking.
Oh, I have not.
So could you
Okay,
keep
yeah.
them with
Go
you?
talk to Chelsea. We're trying to build some space where Jess can start making art again. She hasn't made art in 73 weeks. We love you.
Okay.
We love
Don't
you.
feel
And
scolded.
then you can bring them back here once you put them up on the
Yeah.
event page.
Okay.
We're
right?
just,
Just like
she
take a
hasn't made art in
picture?
73 weeks.
I understand.
I know
I'm
you
going
don't
to do
want.
it.
I know
Yeah.
you don't want them broken, so just bring them back to
Okay.
me whenever
Yeah.
you get the picture.
Cool.
Perfecto. Thank you.
Is that too harsh?
No, it's like I need.
I need to get back.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Rich Teru. Can you guys hear me? Can everybody hear me? If you could just wave at me if you can hear me. All right, so a couple things. People have been asking, is everybody listening? I don't feel like everybody's listening. Can you guys hear me? Okay, we used to have donation art supplies, but we gave everything away in packages. We made care packages when we were in COVID. So we need to slowly rebuild to that. So we've got tables and chairs right now. That's all we really have. We have a couple canvases that were donated by one of the mayoral candidates, and couple things we're going to ask you to do. We do not have a liquor license, so there used to be sort of a fun game where people would try and sneak booze into Rumble House. Only if you get caught walking around with a drink outside, the cops will give you a $115 fine. But if I get caught with you in this space drinking, I get a $25,000 fine or something like that. So I think the game where we try and get Rich Taylor thrown in jails kind of played itself out. Now the other thing is, there's a sign on the door that says one person in the bathroom, which is kind of a weird thing to say on a door that size. And what we're asking is, because people would go in and they kind of mix their drinks in the bathroom, and 2 or 3 people in the bathroom, super strange anyways, for a bathroom with one toilet and really no room for anything else. So please, we're actually trying, it'd be great if you could try and come in sober, but if you're drunk, you're still welcome. We love you. But please discourage your friends from, and it's funny, like I found like 20 beer cans at the end of the night, and everybody promised me they were drinking, but we're just not licensed for that. So please be gentle with each other. If you feel like sharing your supplies, that's okay.
Loophole.
One person in the bathroom.
Yeah.
The coffee shop on the corner, Loophole, 1 block away, specifically started opening up Wednesday nights for us.
Till 10 o'clock.
Till 10 o'clock. So I've been asking them for about 2 months if they've only been open till the evenings, and they weren't able to stay open because there wasn't business. So if you feel like a coffee and you don't have any money, I'll actually give you money to go buy a coffee, because we're trying to encourage them to open in the evenings. Last week, what I did was I traded my painting for $100, which we sent everybody down to buy 20 coffees 10 minutes before they closed, which was super funny, but not very nice. And so please go down and buy a coffee from Loophole. Even if you don't like coffee, just go there, because we want them to stay open.
They have tea and hot
And
chocolate.
If you have any questions about what we're doing, this is Chelsea. She's volunteering. And Jess hasn't made art in 73 weeks. Nobody bugs her tonight. She's painting, right? She's behind the barrier. We love you. How can I help? You want to stash that? Yeah. Matthias, did I hurt your feelings?
No, it's impossible for that. Okay. And then this one.
This one's got green
This one.
magnifier.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's beautiful too.
Okay. I might leave this.
Okay, I'm gonna get started.
Awesome. Thank you.
Or events of the campus. Like people were posting and it's for some reason it's not working on my phone. But
So check the event page.
Yeah. So did it say 1 o'clock again? Every time I do work on it on the computer, it like resets it.
Okay. All
So
we're asking you right now is, can you check and see if the event is still running?
on the thing.
That's
Okay.
world time, and we just need to work on that when it's not
Okay.
rumble.
cool.
I don't think people are
I
gonna
s-
go
But I think
away.
it's working. I don't think they'll go
Is it
away.
working?
I believe so.
Okay.
I see.
For some reason I can't see what people have posted, but everybody else seems to be able to. So I think it's
Weird. Yeah. We'll like do our best tonight, I guess, and then we'll just see if I can do anything different. Like I'll click that right away next time, and then have the right time set,
I think you're good.
and then we'll see. Thank you. Thanks, Chelsea, for all your help.
Sorry. So the other, go to the page, go to events. And then click on this one, today's. And then it's gonna say something, you just throw out your picture, or medium, if you want to sign on there, or the name of it. Right? They're super for your name. Your name is the important. Cool. Hi, how are you? I'm good, you're not really good. Do you need directions? I'm just. Very good. Well, welcome. Thank you.
Are you getting the force? Do you know what we use? Did Chelsea tell you?
Hi, Ryan. Who else is on? Is it Theo?
Yeah. So we got Theo, Ryan, Kelly. That's one.
I sent a list. I sent a link to Viviana, but I don't know if she's back from her vacation.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Theo.
Hi. Yeah. Nice to see you. Bye, my dear. Oh,
I'm going to Toronto to
this one?
my mom.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Oh, actually, and Christina, there's September 1st. There's a bag. It's like a white bag. Do you see like straight across that white bag there? Yeah. That's some of the pieces, like the pieces that hadn't gone over COVID, like over the ones. So if you want to take that bag, then you have those. I've been meaning to talk to you about them. The t-shirts? Not right now, no. Thank you so much for asking, though. Yeah, we'll see you in September. Have a great trip, Aunt Christine. Bye. See you. Love you too.
I feel better.
You might sit.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to the people
Yeah,
and
yeah.
engage.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm like getting used to all of this. Can I sit here and still be on the screen? In my head. See, there's some nice pieces behind me. Yeah, thank you, Kelly, for introducing people. And
No problem. So now start painting or drawing or whatever.
I'm gonna do an embroidery, so I'm like hoping I can finish it by tonight.
I think you can do it.
I think so too. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, and you can still, everyone, you can still ask questions and chat too, because I can still kind of talk well while I'm doing this. I started drawing it earlier today, so I'd have it set up so I could just start.
Like, it's so worth it. Especially like now in the restrictions, that's cool. Like, that's gonna be.
Oh yeah. I don't have the Facebook. I have Facebook. And then I have the videos that I have watched.
Oh, and then this is what I was going to show you because I have a couple pieces I've been working on. This is the big piece that I've been working on for some time. So I'm going to have a hand here on this side. It's going to be like a triptych kind of. So with like a hand, spine, and then the foot. And so it's all reflexology. And it'll be like the chakras and the flowers, and there's lots of stuff happening there. So that's one that I'm working on.
That's super cool.
Thank you. And Rich did, I think Trish has it. Rich did a really beautiful painting of a cat, and I loved it, and he loved it. So I wanted to do an embroidery for him so he could keep it. And it also glows in the dark, like his cat glows in the dark. So I started doing that. I didn't finish it. And this one I started a long time ago in a Rumble. I think one of the themes was King and Queen. So I just did a really cute little symbolic figures. So I'm, oh yeah, here.
Can't wait to see what the cat looks like.
I'll toss it to you. Yeah. Yeah, it's like not exact. So like if you're very scientific and like you know what I mean, but because I wanted it to work visually, but yeah. I'm so excited, and I'm excited to do all of the like little fill, but I found I started rushing and just doing flat fill, but I really want to do cool like funky stuff in between. Yeah.
I know I was trying to watch so many things, like, but I love the film.
Yeah, and that's just trying to like, because there's so many things to actually like.
Stitches or something like that.
Yeah.
And this spine, like, I can't wait to
I know, I love the spine so much. I was debating for a while, like, should they just be separate pieces? But then I was like, no, I want to go like do another big, like, elaborate piece again because I feel like I am. Sometimes I
put it on a jean jacket on the back.
Oh yeah, totally.
Down your spine.
Yeah.
This
Four on
girl,
your thigh.
this girl I had that used to do my hair, she had on her spine, if you can imagine, like, women, but like candles, and it was like melting women candle wax spine.
Whoa.
It was like so insane. And I just, every time I would go, I'm like, I just need to look at your back again. It's so bad. Is that creepy?
That's awesome. No, I think when you have a good tattoo, you want people to be able to see your work.
it?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. And yours is doing good. Oh, but I love all of the flowers. That's so nice.
Trying to find different ways to do flowers.
That's,
Different colors.
yeah.
And then with some sparkle, I'm gonna put like she's drooling and put a
Nice.
bead at the bottom of it.
Awesome. I really love that.
That's how my brain's like, I'm drooling, watching the Olympics, and being like, whoa, you guys are amazing.
I know. It's
I've
so
never watched so much Olympics until this year. I don't know why. I just feel like emotional. Like you said, I've been crying at
Yeah.
Hallmark commercials.
totally. Yeah.
They do these little stories about the athletes, and I'm like sitting on my chair crying. It's free to stream on Amazon. That's the only reason.
That's
Like
nice.
CBC is on Amazon streaming all the Olympics. So I'm like, oh,
That's-
I'll just watch that
Awesome.
and cry.
Just watch that.
Underdog win the medal. I'm so happy for you.
And then when the two shared the gold medal, like there's so many nice stories coming out of that.
Well, the
Yeah.
first swimming one I watched, the one boy from Tunisia won. He was the only athlete on his team, and he won gold. And I was like crying. My mom's like laughing. And I'm like, but isn't it beautiful?
It's so
We
nice.
beat all these like
Yeah.
people that are hyped, like so hyped up.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the people.
That's so cute.
Or the skateboarding girls. You see
Yeah, I saw Greg was posting about that on the.
They're 13, 13, and 16.
Oh
And I
my
looked at
gosh.
Tax, what are you doing with your life? No, just kidding.
Tax is like, hey.
Get out there and get me a medal.
I'm on a pro trip with my Facebook. A lot of people are people who do manipulate internet. And I'm like,
Well, I'm doing like my own like cross track.
Are you going to Vancouver?
oh, yeah.
We were gonna go to the, actually, you could check.
Yeah, no, somebody posted
Yeah.
those.
Can you tell me if the aquarium's open yet?
The boys were there today in
It's
Vancouver.
ridiculous. Whole thing with her.
Next summer, we decided we're gonna take 3 weeks and drive from here to Ottawa and Montreal and Boston and down back.
Oh my gosh, that's really
So we're
nice.
saving our pennies. The boys have never seen where I grew up.
Yeah.
Where'd you grow up?
Ottawa. And so, and they've never been east of like Calgary. So
Yeah,
they've been west. But, yeah.
totally.
Because then Luca will go to university the summer after that. Like,
Oh.
I couldn't believe that. I was like,
So,
Wait.
was that?
Do you have,
No.
So are you still going there?
bungalow?
Well, you were originally supposed to go.
what do I live in?
Oh, yeah.
Like a townhouse.
So I think he said-
Tell me,
Yeah, you want to live in my house?
No, that is what it is. Does Luca live on the second floor?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we sing that to him. My name is Luca.
Hey, Rich.
Yeah.
It's which is the one downtown? 14th and 12th, right? That's the one that's closest.
No, it's not open until after September 7th.
Oh, they put a date up.
It says after September 7th.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's where
you know,
it
certain
will
sizes.
cost- Oh, no.
I have to stock up.
Just look in the back there.
No.
Because they're free.
Of the paint?
You want me to give you some money for
No,
them?
these, we gave away all our supplies. These showed up since we reopened.
They have time.
How many things
No. I need bigger ones.
Canvases? Oh,
I think they're
They will
open.
remove it. I don't know. I never parked there.
Oh, yeah. Do you want $10? Are you sure? Okay,
I had
thanks.
so much fun being here.
oh.
Maybe like 2 paintings.
Sorry, I can't grab them.
Nobody's allowed back there.
I'm gonna go.
I'm so sorry. I want.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
It was so fun. Like it was so great to be in there. Like he did like fun classes and like fun classes.
Oh my god. Okay.
And I applied
It
for
just says reopening soon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do someone
Yeah, that's and it was like just look for the date. So we've just been looking.
Yeah, it was. I did like I applied with like one with like high long neck pieces. You're only like 3 meters. Like long neck pieces.
I'm handing into you, Jessica.
Are they up on the
Take a picture of it.
nice. Oh my gosh, wonderful.
It's almost a whole can of clear on.
Slick.
Yes, I love that one. Where I walked in, you were like, okay, you're gonna help me.
You didn't even laugh?
Yeah,
Hey, I don't know if I ever did.
so like it's like
Best thing I've ever seen in my life.
When I was in the theater watching Train Spotting, and they got all the money, and then they went to the bar, and then Baby pulled out a bottle and hit somebody in the head. I just started laughing my head off because that's the kind of thing that used to happen to us, you know? You'd pull off the heist, and then one of the idiots.
You're not a heister. You're saying that about yourself, Richard.
But what I'm saying was, you'd get to that point where, like, you made it, and then one of my bonehead friends would just take it too far, doing something ridiculous and unsurvivable, you know, like. Anyways, the scene started with Big B got like lippy with somebody in the bar. Do you remember this movie, Transpotting?
No, not really.
Anyways,
This is what I did today.
sweet.
Nice.
Put that Chevy out there.
I want to work with a lot of that.
Okay, thanks. See you next time.
See ya.
Is that okay? Hey, is that okay the way that thing worked out? That I
Yes.
yeah, good. I just wanted to know. Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody, I haven't seen the crowd work in Calgary either.
Anyways, I laughed hysterically for about 20 minutes. Not doing it on. To the point where they almost kicked me out of the theater.
I like the part where the little guy kicked
I've already
kind of that guy in the bathroom. Over his coat.
Which one?
Where he kicked that guy that fits over his coat.
Oh,
Over his down
Is that-
coat.
I don't remember. But yeah, same idea. It was just so close to home. I just started smiling.
Oh, that's a good question, Trish.
Couldn't pull myself.
No, I am not selling.
Yeah, thanks again for
I'm not selling the Inclusionist Manifesto, but we had it up on the. We were at the Blues Fest. We were at the Blues Fest. Just Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we had the Inclusionist Manifesto up with us.
That still wakes me up. For the longest time, it was my dream to have a book.
Yeah.
And then so like one time I was at Chapters in Vancouver. We flew there for a book signing.
Yeah, so I just had it up because we had it out and then I hadn't shown it for a long time. But good question, Trish. I'm not selling it, but I am showing it.
Maybe I'll wait.
Today is my showing work. Also,
I'm the author.
I gave my book of goddesses to my grandma. She's she's in a new place, a new house, and so I gave her my book of goddesses. So I've been telling her all the stories that go along with all of the pages, all of the letters. I made an alphabet book of goddesses a few years ago now. So I gave that to her so she could live with it for a bit. For comfort, because I made it for comfort.
Oh, just a little. Thank you very much.
It looks like a
Would you like a coffee?
I brought one, Rich.
Oh, we did this last week.
Yeah.
Did you take pictures of it? Put it then.
I like to see the Sierra people spin around this way. I can see the best.
And then write your name, and if you want the medium, I just have the title.
I think I was over here. You
Yeah.
And just
I'm pretty sure you
That's
was
the
real.
favorite sound.
like, did you see the Sebastian? Do you remember Snuffleupagus?
Yeah.
So Sesame Street, eventually, because the gag with Snuffleupagus was that Big Bird had this friend, and every time the grown-ups came by, Snuffleupagus would disappear. So they all thought Snuffleupagus was
I always thought he was.
an imaginary friend. Yeah, and then so they eventually dropped that storyline because oh shit.
Oh, did
Oh, the umbrella is on the big gust. I'm assuming, because that's the sexy right?
I? Yeah, fan color.
It got real windy.
I felt the wind even back here.
Bird angry growl.
Yeah.
I had my
Oh shit.
That being said, it's hot here.
That's fine.
Umbrella Justin.
I think the umbrella just went down the street, folks at home tuning in. Never.
I'm just coming on to say that's hilarious. Like,
I'll give you the play-by-play of.
please do, because I find your little something you said earlier was very relaxing and nice, and I was like, oh, that reminds me of Bob Ross. Something about you making something for comfort. I loved that. Also,
Yeah.
love you, love Rich, love inclusionism, love that skull in the background with the tears coming out of it.
Yeah, this is by Oliver.
Oliver did an amazing job with it. It reminds me of that commercial with the salt shaker who looks down and he has all the salt coming out of his eyes and he makes me cry, just like the commercial with the Dove soap. Anyway, okay, now I'm just talking because I'm going to talk. Okay, love you, bye.
Love you, bye. I agree with everything.
Like they used to have some weird, sketchy stuff on Sesame Street too, right? Like that guy's like, "Hey, want to buy an ice cream cone?"
Oh, the guy with the jacket.
Yeah.
Want to buy a watch?
And number 8.
So why would you, if it's not too painful, why would you look back on Sebastian as a subject of fear?
Because he was imaginary.
Oh, okay.
So I thought I overheard you say, "I'll introduce you to Sebastian."
But he wasn't menacing.
No.
When you were dead and-
Thank you.
Apparently pretty common.
Yeah.
I had 2 imaginary one I made up.
Pizza and
Yeah, it was
Becca or
like
something?
pizza, and it was like it starts with
My little boy Felix has an entire universe in his
Ah,
head.
that's all world.
And it's got its own structure.
That's awesome.
Hello?
What about like the
Yeah, there is at 9. Sometimes we go as late as 11, but just basically 9 to 11.
Well, you would act out being.
I only went to one.
Cool. Who am I talking to?
You were very stern with them.
I'm Max. Come say hi when you get here. I'm wearing a blue sweater. I'm the only one wearing a sweater here. Okay, bye.
Nice.
I'm back to say I rescued a little kitten this time this week, and she was too scared last week to make any sound or come up from under the bed. And now she's brave enough that she's yelling at me from the bedroom because, like, if she comes out in here, she'll fight my cat, right? So she's in the bedroom and she's going, "Wah, wah," like the really funny cat sounds where you can tell they're just whining. And I'm like, oh, you're happy enough to whine about nothing. Okay, bye.
That's really nice, Ryan.
I know, isn't that cute? I have to send you pictures.
I love it. Yeah.
This is more. This is way more.
Well, it's less crowded in here. I actually, so I don't know if I told you this.
All right. So yeah.
Growing up, my
I
natural
hope I-
state was extroversion. As I went through COVID, I started understanding being introverted a little more. Because I had to become introverted to survive, right? What I didn't realize until I turned 50 this year, but the year I turned 50, I realized introverts don't really like extroverts. And that was not something that ever occurred to me. You know, I knew that we're like energy suckers, right? Like, I knew that we're, yeah. And I knew that my introverted friends often would get worn out. Right? To the point where by high school I had different groups of friends. And it was sort of a satellite that never really spent too much time in one spot. So I knew I wanted to be right? So I didn't stick around very much. Everybody was really happy to see me. But after, you know, like if I went to a sleepover, everybody's ready to go home first. And I didn't take it personally, but I didn't realize until recently that to some extent, introverts just don't like extroverts. And it's funny because what's that? No, I'm so an extrovert, but I can adapt when I need to. And so I said that on Facebook, kind of expecting to get an earful like, "Don't you speak for me?" And instead, I said on Facebook, and everybody's like, "Yeah, you're totally right. We don't like extroverts." It's just funny. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't realize that until we got kind of into COVID, and it was like I didn't want people joining me in the elevator. And our building had this thing where we're allowed to speak to people.
In the elevator because of the Rona?
Yeah. Well, no, they weren't even allowed to. We weren't allowed to share elevators. Just can you reach this?
Yeah.
A culture that can't elevate together.
There you go.
Well, the other funny thing is, I spent the first 5 years I lived in that building building a different culture in the building as well. Because when you get in the building, you go through the door, and if there's somebody else coming at the elevator, people would turn their face to the ground and pretend they can't see you. You know the way waiters ignore you sometimes. You know, like I can't see you. And,
It's like the rhythm of the-
All right. So
This is like
That's
someone will
crazy.
give you a rundown.
Oh, it's
That's a great test.
my name's Rich.
Come this way.
I would have never have known.
Just 'cause over there
How many
we're on
people ask
camera.
me
So it kind of built this culture where when I went out the elevator, it stopped and dramatically hold the door open.
trying to do all the details
Which
first.
caught on. It became a thing to do with it. In that apartment buildings, everybody started holding the doors for each other. Right? They used to, they wore out the closed door button, which doesn't do anything, right? But there's like, it's a 50-year-old elevator. The numbers are worn off of the closed door button, and the whole door open button has never been used, right? So we changed that in the building just by better behavior.
All around, like
But
it's all
then
all
it's
around.
so that we weren't allowed to share elevators, right?
Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I have like close to here, like even there.
What's wrong? Yeah. It used to be Bruce's. It was Johnny Vegas's, and then it was Bruce's, and then Elijah had
All right.
Dad, I think Elijah took this from me.
I've got one of yours. I got mine. So.
Bill, what's her? I'm deaf in this one.
Mine, so this one here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Really nice hardwood.
Oh, right.
Okay.
On my page, come and join us tonight from the house.
Very cool. That's the rest of that gang.
Well, thanks for
Yeah, stop drawing and take
How are
pay attention to
you?
me and include my art.
You're volunteering.
That Canis, the found.
Wow. Wow. Look at this.
That's shiny as duck, man.
Shiny
can.
as duck. The whole can of clear coat.
That's beautiful. Wow, it's shiny. Govern me harder, please, Daddy. Oh, I love that. I can yell in my apartment again. I'm so relieved. Oh, govern me harder, please, Daddy. Oh, that's so funny.
So good.
That's so funny. I love it. I love you. Good day, sir. I love being an extrovert from home.
That's really sweet. Oh, and I just saw Victor's comment on there. So yeah, so we don't have numbers anymore. We're just going to go by names. So when you're going to bid, just even first name and like last initial even. So then we know, because yeah, we started doing, last week was a bit of a hybrid. And then I was like, you know what, we could just do names now that there's people here, and we'll just put, everyone can put up their work from home. So I think that's going to be kind of how we keep going. I'm just going to take a break here and just see here.
I tell everybody I know.
There we go. I just see Harold's up there. Awesome.
Hello. How are you? Good. Good. You know where you're going, so I need to stop you. You were here last week, right? Okay. So fun news. We've changed things since then. The piece can definitely still go in the auction, but if you want it online, we're going to get you to do it yourself. So do you have a cell phone? Yes. Did you take a picture of your piece? Yes. Would you like me to walk you through how to get it online? Sure. Okay. Let's go over here.
Hey, wait, so I could be able to be like, hey, people, go on Facebook to this link and post your art. That way we'll auction it online if you join the Rumble, blah, 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 right?
Yeah, I guess the only thing we need to be, so we can't post stuff that's not physically here because I can't hold it up in the auction for the people at home.
Okay, right.
Does that make sense? I'm
Yes.
trying to wrap my head around this, Ryan. Oh my god.
No, yeah, I know. We're all sort of learning it together.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, I'll think on
Technically, you bring your art in, but take a picture of it before you bring your art in, and
Yeah.
so then post it on the time, like for the Rumble, and then it's physically there. So that's what I did. I just took a picture from last because I didn't have it physically here.
Hello.
Perfect.
Okay, good instruction.
Hello. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
I'm gonna say this a couple times tonight. So last week, for the last 2 months, I've been asking Hole in the Wall to stay open in the evenings, and they said it was impossible. And then last week they stayed open till 10 o'clock for our sake, and so I didn't realize they were open. So what I did last week, and it really messed up the auction, but it worked out well for Hole in the Wall, is I traded my painting for $100. And
To
we sent
Chelsea. Woo!
Chelsea down to Hole in the Wall, and she bought 20 people coffee, which really disrupted things because the guy had to make like 20 coffees 10 minutes before they closed. But listen, if you love Rumble, and I hope you do, and you think it'd be nice to have a coffee shop open at the end of the block, it'd be fantastic if you went down and bought a coffee from them. And I'm not getting a cut. I think it'd be really great if we could build this circuit between there and here. And I'm so excited about this idea that if you don't have any money for coffee, I'll buy you a coffee. But please go down to Hole in the Wall and just check them out. And when you want a coffee?
On my way in tonight, I stopped in there and bought the most incredible mocha that I've had for a long, long time.
Woo!
So we also need a way for them to know that they came from Rumble. So let's do something weird like whistle as we walk up. Somebody come up with a plan so that every time you ask for a coffee, go or something like, or I don't know. No, it's fine. Like either way, I'm not really trying to make us all awkward, but it'd be super funny if we all did. Like, what if we all wore the same hat? That'd be bad for like license stuff. Okay. But listen, if you haven't bought a coffee and you don't have any money, come see me and we'll give you money for a coffee. How's that for a plan? And if you have money for a coffee, that actually helps me from it not coming out of my pocket. But I am this passionate that I'm this passionate that I will pass the shit, please. I'm this passionate about keeping Hole in the Wall open that I would buy you a coffee. Does that make sense?
Because and I
By the
really
way, there's how many people with us online right now?
there's 15 people. Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys, it's not even that important right now, but if you're putting your work in the auction at 9 when we relaunch, if everybody here puts the link into their social media, we'll have 30 or 50. We had 88 people on at one point during the lockdown. So the more people that click share for us at 9 o'clock, the better. Actually, this particular portion of the evening, it's nice if you click share, but it's not life or death. Is it 4 weeks ago? Is this our 4th week with people in?
Maybe, yeah.
4 weeks ago was life or death that you clicked share all night. Now it's kind of like really life or death that you click share at 9 o'clock. Does that make sense? Does everybody here agree I should stop talking for a while? Okay.
Hey, Jess.
Yes, Kelly.
Does open the Hole in the Wall? Does it have its own Facebook page? Do you know?
Oh, Loophole. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah.
The reason why I said that is maybe we can put it on the discussion page.
Oh yeah.
As a link and say, hey guys, these guys are open for the Rumbles. Why don't you guys go?
I'm not sure if it's going to bring people into Hole in the Wall if they're at home. Loophole. Hole in the Wall to me.
Or like for future times, for future Rumbles. Please support this local business kind of thing. It's an idea.
I remember this popcorn playhouse.
I will keep an eye out. There's lots of cool posts. So through like West downtown. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out. They might be more on Instagram. or something too. Hi, yes, thank you. I was gonna ask you. There's some pieces like I was gonna try. James is here. I was gonna try James's bigger piece again, and there's a picture I think of it that we took on one of the older like rumbles. Would you mind like seeing if we could put it?
It's just on that wall over there.
No. I have it back here.
I have a good picture.
Oh yes. Oh, and then that's wonderful.
And you
Thanks,
have it.
James.
James saved it. James, right? James saved her umbrella when it went flying off.
We're almost in.
Which we're not going
James, thank you for not dying, and thank you for stopping the umbrella.
Umbrellas.
Thank you.
Do you need to write it down or anything, or we'll just remember?
Taylor? I'll remember. Yeah. Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is cool too. This is by Taylor, just dropped off. In my corridor of art back here.
How much time's left there?
An hour, I think.
An hour.
Yeah.
We're good. It says it's just waiting for me to read by the. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's just saying. Is your Facebook asking you to review posts at all?
Let's see. Notifications.
Because Taylor says it's waiting for admin to approve it.
Okay. We'll see if this maybe isn't the easiest thing to do. Oh. Let's see on this one here.
Oh, you know what I think happened there? That probably went to our Facebook page instead of unless that's if that's the only one.
I'm looking on all of the pages.
Okay, then they need to be approved.
Do you want my phone?
Did you do the settings for let be open, or did
Yeah.
you say need to approve?
No, it's totally open, and everybody else's, they can see them.
Here's my phone. I didn't click on discussion yet. So and then just see.
Check and see if it's on the Facebook page, or maybe she put it to the Facebook page and not do that. Because we used to have people try and send stuff to the Facebook page, and for some reason, each one went to my phone. Check on my phone.
Okay.
It'd be in notifications on my.
Seeing something went wrong for that one.
That's all super cute.
And then if that's the case, Jess.
Yeah.
Maybe in this case you can put that one on.
Yeah, I can just
She's actually embarrassed by it. But she has anime feet. They do that naturally.
Yeah,
That's a
here.
pose. It's not a real. It's not real. I know. Chris had to call
Here.
us, like, and he was really severe, like, people will see it, but they might be like, but with her, it just looked like this, but it always gives her that kind of
Did I just interfere?
cute anime look. It doesn't especially walk to me. I know. It is cute. Put that up. That's really cute.
I'll just put it up. It's okay. Yeah, I wonder.
It says it's
Actually,
waiting
we
to
had
be
that
reviewed,
conversation.
and then it says there's an error, so.
Okay, here, I'll just put it up maybe, and then that should be.
So you-
We'll just
your
see.
child was just asking. So, and your little boy, he's running for school, wanted to go to the skate park. That was dark that night, so I sent somebody with
Let me
me.
look around the mall and see
But
what's up.
this time it is.
Yeah, this is online.
That is a good
Oh my.
risk to take, a good healthy
Yeah.
to do it. And I'm only saying that as a dad, I was like, then as I was saying, boy, did I just contradict you for your.
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
Not at
Although
all.
I am happy that I think all the items we were last time-
Ridiculously aware that we're from Turner Valley.
Right, no, but yeah, and I was taking that into account.
Yeah.
Honestly, that wasn't me trying to usurp you as much as I was like, okay, just so you know, as far as coming from Turner Valley, this is.
To drink? Oh no, I'm totally good for coffee.
I just want people to like, if you bring one, I'll drink it.
What kind of coffee?
Americano.
An Americano with cream or sugar or any, or just black?
Yeah,
I
Jess, can you give me some cash?
Can I get it?
I don't.
You can't get cash?
Once I know I'm in
Should be in that.
here. I'm adult and I started this whole thing where it's in the locker, but now it's in a lockbox.
Or just, we'll pay back up.
Yeah.
Is that better?
And
Yeah, we'll give you $20.
I'm good with water.
Thank you.
Oh, I was gonna ask, does Taylor want to put the information she wants up there? It's just open. If you could just close.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, thank you.
Okay, I'm reading your computer. So I'm getting rid of it.
Nice.
Thanks for covering.
So if you wanted a website, what would you want it on?
I don't know. You tell me what it should look like. I used to work for a place called CyberShirt making websites. So probably the first thing I was thinking of doing was making a website. And I actually didn't think we'd use YouTube. Or, no, I didn't think we'd use Facebook. And what I found was with Facebook and YouTube, I got such specific information that I was reluctant to put a web page in because it meant it drove traffic to the YouTube, the Facebook page, right? Now I'm warming up to the idea because kids don't use.
Thank you so much.
Facebook.
Thank you.
But what I'm cautious about is, for instance, we had a volunteer that helped us with social media 9 years ago, and then she opened up her own gallery and then became a company. So it's kind of like, this kind of a risk for us to open up a website and then I can't be the full website.
No, you don't. Okay.
But then if I piss you off one day,
Well,
you've got me dang.
because the idea with the way I set up websites, I'm not going to do anything. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can read code. I can.
What I did with code,
You use WordPress, so that even if I'm like, screw you, I fail.
I keep going with it.
yeah, man. That was half of it. Get back to you.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You still have the password, and
I'm late for dinner though, I gotta roll.
Probably,
it's open to anybody to go back in.
Yes.
yeah. Probably right now would be a good time to sit down and rethink something that's never been done before. And then the other thing is my book launch comes with QR codes. And those QR codes lead to animations. And I haven't done the
And
animations
videos
yet,
and
but
stuff.
I would like to do some stuff with that as well. So yeah, actually having a home base web page would be pretty useful. I guess if I had something where it was really easy for people to load their photos up, their images up, and I suppose if it had some steady links to the YouTube page and the Facebook page and to the Instagram page, and then I should probably start TikTok dancing.
Because you could probably have it set up so when you launch your new autopilot.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, that'd be awesome. What
And then, yeah, you could put option stuff on the website.
what time is your free time in the world, or do you have such a thing?
I'm on 9 to 5.
So Thursday evening, would you like to come by and kind of blueprint some stuff? Does that work for you? Is that what we should be doing right now? Is that the plan? And I let you down? Because sometimes I do that too.
Oh no, I just kind of want to go really do what you could need.
Hi, Galen.
Probably.
How are
probably
you?
Something that basically held. Here's my screen.
1 second. I'll be right back.
Hi, Galen.
Hi. Something else. Is that such a thing?
Yeah, I've got like a basic one. That's like,
Yeah.
A lockbox and a locker.
And then, like I said,
that take like an hour.
That's the key to the lockbox. And I want to do this better and like put the key with the other key, but I don't have the key.
and then make sure you get right on the mic and tell everybody where we guys are.
I always bring it with me when I come. It's not here. It's a secret.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh, no, I'm good right now, but
Yeah, I was looking at stuff because with WordPress, there's straight up plugins for automating all this stuff.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. Thank you. Mhm.
Yeah, I wonder if I have some PTSD from my web design days.
It's all easier now.
The story there was I worked in print media for a couple different magazines and for AMPA, which is the Alberta Magazine Association. And when I was in between jobs, I decided to more walk around with the portfolio. So I put everything on a disk. Because I was able to put everything on a disk, I walked into this job placement agency, and they placed me as a job as the lead flash designer at a multimedia place. I'm like, I had this burger for like 15 minutes. I bought it and I put my work on. So the learning curve on the job was just brutal. Actually, that's not true. It was counterintuitive, and I took it right away.
Chelsea, this is actually sorry. You can attack your child with love. Didn't mean to. There's a stack of pieces that I haven't like. They were brought down like long before with the COVID, and that haven't really gone up. So I don't know. Would you? I don't know. Should we put them up like? Should we put those up, or should we just put them up in the auction?
It's up to you.
Because I was like not, I was kind of avoiding that thought because I didn't want to give you extra work. And then I don't know, like that, the prints there are by Bana, and then that charcoal one is by Sandra. So I could just kind of give you, even if the pictures are just up, really,
Yeah.
basically. Oh, this one doesn't need to go up.
Did you use Facebook?
And then this is my Is that?
Nobody over 14 uses that. Under 14
I'll
uses
try.
Facebook.
My phone is being funny, but I will try.
Or you could even, I could just give you my phone because I'm not using it right now.
That'll work.
Yeah, it's in there, right? Yeah.
That goes right.
Think so.
Okay, cool.
Fun.
And then
Oh,
they say
we're
their
doing
names
a
on
fun
that.
thing where you're gonna put your piece up on the internet if you want it on the internet for home people.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Chelsea, I love you.
Yeah. And then I'll take it back after.
Yeah.
My phone is.
Okay, let's do it together. That's what counts. Find a spot where we can picture.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Yeah, my attention's already ruined from YouTube. I don't need to show my
Yeah. What's the one that gets you? Like where do you spend your time?
Oh, YouTube. I 5-10 minute videos. I can't watch them.
Oh yeah. I really like actually I think my algorithms really love me, right? Like I'll flip something on and Trevor Noah will pop up. I'm like, I love Trevor Noah. And actually never have time to watch the Late Show, but I've always got time to watch the little. They're almost like sports highlights and like good political comedy. Well, hello, Galen.
Hello.
What's the best part of your day?
Been pretty uneventful, so I guess it's all been pretty good.
Is it like a absolute surprise every time I remind you it's Wednesday?
Today I knew it was Wednesday because I took my wife's car and looked back. I knew it was taking Wednesday. But otherwise I wouldn't have known. If I ever have to go in and see a doctor and I'm in a state where I'm trying to test my cognitive awareness, I would not pass that test. Right? What day is it? Where are you? I have no idea.
At some point when you're reviewing your driver's license, they're gonna give you a what are you doing test. And
What day is it?
you'll have to take a cab home.
Yeah.
I think that happened to my dad. And he's never been to the eye doctor. And when he got his license renewed, there's a certain age where they ask you to do an eye test. And they're like, you should actually drive in your condition. And they would not give him the license back to go get glasses.
Pass that to that pretty lady over there.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm not putting my back.
Who's that?
Pardon?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know her, because it would have been. So, and as it turns out, she lives right in my neighborhood now.
Oh, that's
She's going to Coast Zero.
Very excited to go back to school.
Me?
Are you going back to school?
But it wouldn't water you, huh?
A lot of people aren't going back this year. Just
I don't know how you can do that. I need money.
like people love to hire teachers.
For what?
Anything. You can manage a junior high. You can manage office people. They can also work at
Been there, done
you can also work at the science center. Heritage Park. There's lots of places that Limbo. Lots of places that hire teachers to do.
Acrylic. I think so, yeah. Acrylic on, would you say like illustration board maybe?
Who made that one?
Andy, Andromeda.
Right.
Go back.
Oh, yeah.
We're thinking about
We have a minimum bid test.
They said like do your thing, and so I've been doing 30 and it's been fairly
Charlotte didn't get
positive.
placed in her district and kind of got screwed out. So she's also thinking
What?
Charlotte didn't get placed.
Oh.
Well, she was on so she left the girls' school,
Oh,
I mean,
and then she was on
probably
mat
that also, I also
And
just
then
like,
she
I know
was
they're
a
different
consultant.
ways, so that's really funny.
and so there's just a lot of politics happening that are getting in the way of her getting.
more than that.
Doesn't matter. But anyway, she's. We were all thinking of like just kind of a bridge between doing school and school. So we wouldn't be opening school so much as opening up.
I don't know how to put heartbreak.
You know, if you get your kids in homeschool, but you just don't have time. It comes to that. Your kids, you got your kids in homeschool and you don't have anything about chemistry now.
Ideas?
Yeah.
English, or a handful of
It's sort of like the girl.
not really.
Like
Right.
unschooling,
So
yeah.
We were at a homeschool convention.
Unschooling.
where Basically,
Is it the same?
people that are homeschooled do have a method to help them with things that they're not confident in.
Yeah.
And we did the same thing with the network, we just come out. Cheers. We pulled Georgia out of retirement, go back into teaching.
So I'm sorry. I mean, I just.
So if you get a print.
Imagine.
Cool, and you can get a better picture.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty hard.
I have this process genetic.
I'm sorry? Oh, that's from Sandra. Yeah, Sandra. Thank you. Five. In fact.
Like a series of pictures. Yeah, that's what I said. And then I'll print them all. Okay, we got a deal. Yeah.
All right. Hi, Lorna. Oh, was that like 10 minutes ago? Oh, no, that was just right now. Hi.
It kind of splattered and I was doing so I don't know what ounces means.
It's the story of my life.
What is math? What are numbers?
I don't like that.
Did you ask for a couple of frapping?
It's just an Americano. He put one in,
Yeah,
but he gave you an extra just in
Oh,
case
okay.
it was minimal of the sugar.
No, this is perfect.
I grabbed it. Just.
I'm so sorry. Oh, Bana, yeah. BANA. And then these people have faith in me. So I'm thinking, like, do you think a $10 opening bid for those? I think so. Yeah.
Did you just put print or is there a specific type?
Print. Yeah. Print. Yeah. Print.
There.
And they're gonna get me.
Blue?
Yeah. How's your day going with your
Okay.
conference?
It's like a strange thing
I don't know what you pick ones.
Do you need to go round?
What kind
or
of blue? I'm so sorry. What?
Up? Straight?
Oh, like that?
There.
Pick one.
Oh, this.
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks.
There's
Cool.
colors
Keep the
right
red
there.
too.
I think they'll want to be
The tall red, yeah. Can you grab me one of those containers?
hereditary and
Water.
no. Oh, any yes and no? It would have been in my jeans.
Ooh. So this is my process. Oh,
Yeah.
see, because it's white on white so far. I'm going to be filling in the greens, and I might have to finish this. next week, but I'm going to try to do my best tonight.
I killed the brush.
Why do you say that? I mean,
What's that? I'm getting
this is great. Insulin, and sugar.
John, you came out.
I drink more water than anyone I
Oliver, what's your opening bid for your piece, my dear?
A whole $5.
Whole $5?
5 cents.
Nice. Sounds good. No, $5. Also, Ben, probably 20? Yeah. You're awesome.
Oh, we're getting good at this.
We're like sinking.
With that song by the police, the I Can Never Mind.
Yes.
I literally and I'm less depressed. And I'm saying the water.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I saved my one sugary drink for when I'm low, and then it's like a special treat that I have to eat now. Like, oh, I finally get to have pop.
My favorite popple is sugar-free or diet sugar-free pop. But it's impossible to find.
Can I tell you a story? So, this sub came into my school, and he needed to use my room, and I had a grapefruit pop sitting on my desk, and it was the thing getting me through the day. So I know what you're saying about them being hard to find. And
Nobody makes them anymore.
yeah, so and I don't know where I got it from, but I had it. And it was the one thing I was looking forward to, and I really didn't want this guy in my room, but they didn't have a place to put him, so they moved me out, and he taught a class in my room. When I came back, there's a note on my can. It said, "Ha ha, I couldn't stop myself. This looks so delicious, and drink your pop, but here's $1 to buy yourself a Coke or something." First of all, the Coke machine was $1.25. And I didn't want a Coke. I wanted my. And I remember it like took everything I had. I was like trying to be a grown up. Every
store has them.
Every instinct in my body wanted to punch him out, and you can't do that.
No, I found some at Superstore this weekend, and I bought 4 cartons.
There's like this huge thing.
Nice. Pop, yeah. You almost got a pop in my nose, actually.
Sandra Heavens, $35, I think, or 30. Yeah, $30. Does it? Okay, perfect. I saw Sandra's with us. Hi, Sandra.
I haven't had them since I was like 8. I would very much.
I'm not sure. Again, probably really hard to find.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I could have grabbed them. Thank you so
Whatever
much.
you do, don't hit that mic.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Very well.
Sneak.
I don't know where I did it, but I looked here. I where am I from? I don't have Facebook. Did you just ask your child? I'm not judging. I honestly don't know like every person in my age. I hate to stop saying you're making me feel, and I'm holding under.
Were you here when
I had it just so I could talk to my parents.
boxing in the basement?
Don't tell her that. She's
Oh,
cool.
sorry.
She's like, actually,
Hey, I'm on
I am too. Yeah, it's like.
Jesse,
I added you back.
Yes, my love.
can you grab me
I have 46 friends. And I added you.
one of the other colors?
Yeah.
Maybe green.
My nieces and nephews.
What else is in there?
Even when we're like,
Orange, is there an
finding
orange?
anything, they're like, no, find another way to talk to me.
Is there another one else?
Did you-
Close it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow, ow.
Oh, yeah, I tried doing
I stepped on a screw.
Don't step on screws.
Oh,
use power button. This one. Also, I like never push the power button is the one. Beyond that. No one ever turns my phone off. I use like this home button thing all the time. Oh, I was like, cameras.
Oh, yeah.
I
No, but
know.
I changed it. And now it says Rumble.
No, one's still Gorilla.
The-
Oh, did you?
Yeah, the stamp part says Rumble.
My.
And then, yeah, you're right.
My ex has that.
But that was the original.
set, you know?
What's that?
Collect the whole set.
There's
Yeah.
How's it going? You good? I didn't even know what was we should have it for last time, right?
Oh yeah.
We still have Taylor's.
Yes, I do. Yeah. And you got paid last week?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Wonderful. Perfect. Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you so much.
I'll see you guys. I'll try and sign up. Like one more. Better run.
It totally worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
My IQ's only 114, so not quite cheap. I'm like the only one that I know that
User error number 1.
It's not just me, everyone seems to have freaking pictures.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's not just you.
better than me. I was like grade 8, like, phew, I don't know. I'm good at
I want to get some green in there.
I flipped them, the backwards. You say everybody you're doing so they just graded anyway. They're like at least.
Hey, David. How are you? All rightish. Oh, cool. Hey.
Oh my God. At one time.
It goes into that.
For like 5 minutes. For
It's
5
beautiful
minutes.
sunset. It's the oxidizing paint too.
My dad still had one forever. He just got like a smartphone. It's kind of funny.
It's got like whole light.
Yeah. I don't think you were slam that truck.
Have you seen one?
I've seen like a video of one online.
Strange. It's very wide.
We'll be able to sign my phone.
What are we talking about?
And done.
The only people that are coming back. Yeah.
I want one that looks like
That
Kirk's.
looks like what?
Kirk's.
Yeah.
And like people like.
So they're really 2000.
Yeah.
Coming up. Stop
I remember the first one I watched a video on.
And the video is like this big and it's so awful.
It's the same as the-
In black and white.
I was working at West Canadian Graphics, and they get a supercomputer of a Mac, and it could show about 15 seconds. But before that, it was just right, like to see film moving on, even just trapped in the middle of the screen was so unbelievable. Now here's a story, because my mom was alive during the time.
I'm out here, and this is brilliant.
Did you read the whole thing?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Did you like your career?
Yeah. I like the broad strokes, but also like your little interjections. Those are probably my favorite parts, like the little Yeah, the little offside comments
My
and
son's pretty concerned about Dad, what happened to our news?
yeah, and the dialogue and the pictures and your vision of art as you express in it. So yeah, so it's really good use of my time reading that and coming here. Holy shit, man! Wow.
Not that I was trying to lure you into the auction. But if you want to come back. I'm not done yet. I'll leave you later.
Can I put a stand?
Yeah, go whisper it in Jess's ear.
All right.
Here, I'll come over here.
I don't know, 80, 100? Okay.
Sounds good. Do you want me to message you? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a better way.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
All right. Good luck in your auction.
Thank you.
Anytime you want to read a poem, yours.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna start the
Yeah.
poem here, and then I'll
I
write
did it already.
one here.
I was too fast. I'm encouraging bad behavior. No, I did it already. Yeah.
Oh, I'll also send you a picture and I'll shoot my snap.
Okay.
That's why we're trying to do it for us.
Sorry about my language, children, young people. Anybody?
Oh, my love. Robin's texting you. Do you want your phone? Are you?
I quite enjoyed that.
I started already. We bought a just an outline for Christmas. So you guys sucked it.
What is it called?
Hey, Jess.
Hi.
I just got an idea for the funniest joke.
Oh, nice. What?
Okay, want to hear the shortest guided meditation ever?
Yeah.
Okay, take a soft gaze, and now press the share button. I know, right?
That's good.
Thank you.
Because yeah, you really get the attention, and then it's like
Sharing face.
so nice.
So much imagery.
Do you know it's 9:47 already? I mean 8:47 already.
Victorian dress piece and stuff.
So I know they invest probably and in the foothills, you know, this 6 hours, yes, but they won't come because the geese are so neat. So she was geese, and she now has like 14 or 15 geese.
Now I know.
So get rid of them. She loves them. She's straight about it, follow her around and help her with the mushrooms and share the geese. And she sells the geese. I would love it. Yeah, that's
Hey, can I have a ring
Now
for
we know
something?
why.
Yeah.
Call it a goose egg, because they chase you around with knives and baseball bats.
Do I still have that kind of a mean trick?
No.
Are you
Would
kidding?
you imagine? Yeah. Just let us know.
I can't imagine what it is.
It's,
Oh, wonderful. And you have it up on the.
yes.
Yeah, see it?
Now, you're gonna sit up and pay attention to the auction tonight, because you're gonna go next week. Okay?
Oh,
Unless
look
you wanna
at
go
that
next week.
figure.
Do you wanna host?
Sure, I mean,
Or take in like maybe a portion of it, so you can get everyone?
yeah, sure, that was
Yeah, see, and then, yeah, for sure. Really good. I was just looking at the figure.
Oh, that's Igor Stravinsky.
Wow.
And it's on a album.
Oh,
It's not a Stravinsky album.
So here's the deal though, if we're asking you, you gotta let us know if you're not the mood, because I don't wanna like take advantage. Okay?
Oh, no, I'm
Give it a try. Cool. Awesome.
my goodness.
Were you here when John read his poem?
Yeah, well, I could hear it. It
Yeah,
was hilarious.
This is his poem. Being in the basement in Boston.
Oh, my goodness. You don't mind that I'm
No.
Let me just change this. Sorry, it's just my club.
No.
I never get an opportunity to see the artists in their process.
Well, that's what we do.
Yeah.
You really cancel each other out.
So this is my new signature. I do want to get rid of it.
So it's kind of cool.
But most of these still look like letters, so like everyone's using this. I'm like,
It's a secret identity.
right, it's 2001, 2021.
You don't hear a funny story?
Yes.
10 to 9. I don't know if anyone's paying attention over there in camera land. It's 10 minutes to 9.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, we'll shut that
Oh.
feed down.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I tried, people. I did this much on my. Oh, wait till it comes into word focus. I just started getting a little bit of the green, and so next week it will be done, and it will be on the auction block. So I did all the details, and I'm getting the greens in. On my Luna Mom from Rich's book.
At first it was
So
funny because
we are going to shut this feed down, and then we are going to start the brand new bidding, the auction feed on a new feed. So find that, and then we'll share it, and then we're going to start the auction at 9 o'clock. So thank you so much. Bye. Thank you so much for joining us, artists, and thank you so much for joining us watching. I'm gonna try to get better, or like with my making art, like talking, and try and figure it out. Well, I'll figure it out. So yeah, thank you so much. We'll see you
So if
soon.
you ever see somebody driving a car that looks like, for instance, I saw a guy driving some kind of race car down the street the other